Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial lesson from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Selenia, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor. Now in today's video tutorial, which is a continuation from a previous video that I had uploaded, which was part 1 of the shooter's drill, where I'll be pocketing the object ball that is placed on the spot where the rack is racked, where the balls are racked up from, and I'll be shooting from the diamonds that are on the side rail. Now in part 1 I showed you where you can shoot the spot shot from the diamonds into the bottom half of the table. So in this particular drill here, I'll be shooting here from each of the diamonds on the this top half of the table. So of course, if this is the first time you're on the channel, do not forget to smash the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, leave some positive questions and comments, and do not forget to share this out to your pool communities. Of course, this is a ball pocketing drill that aims to actually helps you to improve your cue ball control, your ball pocketing, and using of course fractional ball aiming mixed with angle referencing, the hybrid method aiming system that I came up with here. Alright, so as you can see here, I've already started off. This is a continuation of that previous video, and shooting from that third diamond just above the side pocket, that there becomes approximately a 15-degree cut shot towards the corner. Now I'm not sure why is it that I didn't really get the cue ball to become closer to the rail, because that was the aim. I think that because maybe I would have been rushing this particular video here, I may have been moving fast and it was getting a little bit crowded into the practice room. I may have been moving a little bit fast in terms of what I needed to do, but nevertheless, still, if it's on the rail or a little bit off the rail, it's more or less the same sort of aiming method here. Now here I'll be pocketing a 45-degree cut shot, and you would have seen where I explained this kind of ball pocketing with you in a previous video. We're at a 45-degree cut shot using the Ralph Eckert reference system for cue ball control. Once you aim at a 45-degree cut shot, then it's going to always go towards the second diamond on the long rail. Now here I'll be trying to pocket the 4 ball into the side, and it should come very close to that 7 ball if I don't use any spin. Now I did make a mistake. Well, I didn't really make a mistake. I'm unable to place the object ball where it would actually go because I will be hampering my cueing. So I'm trying here to use a little bit of right spin in this case here to come around the angles to touch the 7. Now you'll see there where I actually made 2 unsuccessful attempts, but it seems for me that in practice the third time is always a charm for me. I'm usually very successful at the second or the third attempt. I do not like cutting out misses from my videos when I'm actually practicing, because I do not want you guys to perceive my training as being something that is perfect. I miss a lot, but it is during these missing that I actually learn a lot from my sessions. Now here I'll be putting the 7 ball into the side pocket here, and this is slightly off straight. Shooting this into the side pocket, this is about 15-degree cut shot. So you'll see there from the middle diamond on the long rail, above or below, into the corner it's 15-degree, into the side it is also 15-degree, which is about a 3/4 ball cut. That was a really horrible miss there, and this is not a pressure situation. This is just me being in practice, but it happens. And as I said, a lot of the times when we take these very simple shots for practice, whether it's on an 8-foot table or a 9-foot table, we're gonna find a lot of the times that you are gonna miss shots that you don't think you're capable of. But that's why it's good for us to practice here. Moving on now to a dead straight in shot on the side. I'm not sure how many times I've ever landed on this shot dead straight here. Sometimes you have a shot where you have to punch the ball into this very acute side pocket, and sometimes you have to roll it in like that one there. You have to be very smooth with your delivery on the shot. Now here in this attempt, I'll be aiming to draw the cue ball back exactly into the pocket You really need to hit the cue ball pure. You have to hit the nut, you have to hit the spot on the 10 ball in this case as clean, and you cannot have any jerk in your stroke. You have to deliver the cue so very straight, and that was really nicely done there, coming straight back into the pocket. I'm only able to do these particular shots maybe 1 or 2 times, but I'll be trying to do the videos in the future giving you more than 1 attempts on the shot to test the consistency of what I'm doing here. Now let me see, I think I'll be going into the side and I'll be trying to stop the cue ball dead. Beautiful, very well executed there. Cue ball had absolutely no motion on it after it was contacted by the cue. The cue ball stopped dead as it hit the object ball, and that there is proof of a solid stroke, clean stroke on the cue ball. Now unfortunately, due to the angle of my camera, I'm not able to actually shoot or continue the drill from this half of the table, because you're always going to be seeing the back end of my body. You won't be able to see a full view of how the stroke is being delivered. So I've just flipped the table and I'm now shooting from the first diamond away from the corner pocket on the flip side of the table. So it's kind of like the same shot. I'm shooting into the side pocket here. Again, from this particular shot, this is approximately 15 degree, which is about a 3/4 ball cut. Now these particular shots that you see I'm shooting here, these are very common shots in all disciplines, 8 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball. And a lot of the times when we miss these shots, we kind of miscalculate the angle of the cut, and a lot of the times we don't really need to hit the cue ball we don't need a lot of cut. Sometimes we just miscalculate the angle, as I said. And for that particular shot there, you'll see a lot of the time sometimes you may overcut or even undercut the ball. So it's good that you know what reference angle you're aiming with, so you can know what fraction of the ball that you need to hit. Here I'll be shooting this ball up into the corner. Once again, shooting it into the side is about a 15 degree cut. Now shooting it here in the corner, this is not necessarily like a 15 degree cut. It's probably less than 15 degree, give or take, because I'm just slightly off straight, maybe about 7.5 degree, give or take. So just rolling this object ball in here, I scratched into the side. So that's something to write down into our notes there. For that particular shot, I'm not sure if on an 8-foot table is the only time it will scratch. Let me know, guys, if you can try that shot for me, and let me know on your 9-foot table if it's scratching or using top spin. Right, and it only scratch, guys, because I'm not trying to not scratch. I'm trying to see where the cue ball path is going when I play with top spin, and it's scratch. For that particular one there, playing with stun draw, the cue ball was able to stay into that half of the table. That was a nice delivery, as you'll see there on the replay for every one of my shots here. Now again, I'm shooting the shot here from the break spot. Remember that I already flipped the table. Naturally, if I had a better angle, I would be shooting from this half of the table, but because I want you guys to see the exact stroke and the delivery of the cue and how the cue ball's path is moving, I had to go to that side of the table. Now I'm trying something fun here, and I'm trying an extreme cut shot. I can only say for certain that this goes way beyond 45 degree. I'm calculating here that from that side of the table, or from that spot, that's about 45. So I'm gonna guess that this probably is about, I don't know, give or take, say 60 degree. It's a 60 degree back cut. This is brutal, right? The thinness of the cut, to how thin I'm cutting the object ball here, I have to depend heavily on the speed of the cut. There you see I got really close to making that shot, hitting the short rail there. So that suggests obviously that I'm going to need a little bit more cut on the object ball. I'm going to try it again, right? And I'm paying close, also I'm also paying very close attention to where the cue ball is actually going, because I'm not just trying to pot the ball, but I'm actually predicting my cue ball's path. Because with these ball pocketing drills, it's very good that if you need to play some awkward position, you'll know exactly where your cue ball is going. There again, on my second attempt, I hit the same spot where the object ball is, so I'm definitely not cutting the ball as much as I need to. I'm a little bit afraid that if I cut the shot, I may overcut the shot, so I'm trying to cut the shot in such a way that I can use the throw to actually get the ball into the pocket. Let's see here on the third attempt what happened here. On this third attempt here, I cut the shot a little bit better, but this time I scratched because I was trying to use a bit of side spin with the thinness of that cut, so the cue ball went into a complete direction that I did not actually predict. Now it's just a matter of just settling down here. Here you'll see that I've sped up the camera, and you'll see here where I try to make a couple more attempts at making the shot. I'm trying to get close. I'm really investigating what's really going on with this cut. I really didn't want to give up on the shot. So you see consistently that I'm not cutting the ball as much as I should. Here I'm going for a fifth attempt here, and let's see what happens here. I get it a little bit. Whoa, that's actually worse. That shot way overcut, and that's really what I'm afraid of, and exactly what I was afraid of is exactly what happened. So I've decided that, hey, I'm going to give it one last try. I'm going to try my very best here to get the right cut angle, and hopefully I can get this ball into the pocket here. So for the sixth time, cutting this one ball, throwing it really nice into the shot there. So make a mental note. Well, I've already made a mental note of where that cue ball is going. So in the event that I need to play a shot like that, I know exactly what I need to do here. All right, now what I'll be doing here now is that I'll be moving on next then to the middle diamond. This is something that I would have already done in previous tutorial. Again, I'll be cutting this ball. It seems as if I'll be cutting this into the side. So again, in my last tutorial video, you would have seen where I showed you that this is a 45-degree cut shot into the side. Beautifully done there. Cue ball takes the correct path, hitting just above the side pocket and hitting into the middle diamond there, and for that 45-degree cut shot into the side. Again, I'll be trying to do the very same shot there onto the right side pocket here. So again, 45-degree cut shot. You'll see the cue ball's path takes the same, and most of these shots, what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to avoid using spin. I'm trying to use the vertical axis of the cue ball here. So once I cut these shots, it's always follow, stun, draw, center ball to easily predict the cue ball's path. There you see just above the side and into the middle diamond. So I've made a mental note of that particular shot here. Next here, I'm going to be pocketing this ball from the middle diamond. It's a 15-degree cut shot into the corner. Let's see here. I'm not going to be using any type of spin. I'm going to be trying to roll the object ball here. I think I'll be trying to roll the object ball into the corner. Good. And yes, just like the previous attempt that I had made in the previous video, you will see definitely that that particular shot there, worth noting, is a scratch shot into the side, particularly on an 8-foot table. You'll see there on my second attempt, I got the same consistent result. I'm unable to avoid the side pocket. Let's see here, I'm going for it for a third time. There, three unsuccessful attempts at the pot, 3 successful attempts at scratching. So it's worth noting that that particular shot is not a shot worth going for, and if you're going to go for it, it's not going to be going for it with top spin. I'm going to be trying to see if it works here into the corner. I'm going to try one more time. Fortunate enough there that just like in the previous video, I was able to pocket the ball into the right pocket, hitting the near draw. So I'm not sure if there's like a technique in terms of potting that ball and avoiding the scratch, but I was very successful then on my 4th attempt. Let's see if I can get it right here. Rolling this ball just above the side standing in the pocket. So that there is a heartbreaker for me there on that particular shot. So trying to get it, trying to wrap this video up, guys. Do not want any successful or unsuccessful attempts. Ooh, rolling that shot, hitting the short rail, trying again. As I said, guys, I really do not like to cut out any misses. I do not want you guys to perceive that practice is perfect. I do make a lot of mistakes, and this is exactly where I learn the most. Here we go, rolling the shot into the corner. Let's see if I can avoid the scratch. Nicely done here. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in another tutorial. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell. Of course, continue to practice with consistency, precision, accuracy, and control. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.
All I do is work.